Dear colleagues, I'm Jian from Zhejiang University School of Medicine. Today, I will bring our latest study. Its title is Fertility Intention and its Affecting Factors in China, a national cross-sectional survey. The corresponding author is Jian Wu from Suzhou Municipal Hospital. It was published in Harvard. As we all know, fertility issues have always been a global concern, and it was estimated that between 48 million couples and 186 million individuals have infertility. Although current policies in China have a certain effect on promoting fertility and raising the birth rate. For example, in 1979, China introduced the one-child policy, which successfully controlled the rapid population growth and improved the health and welfare of women and children. And then, faced with the shrinking workforce and the rapidly aging population, Chinese government ended the one-child policy in 2050 and liberalized the two-child policy to promote the balanced development of the population. Since 2021, Chinese government and many regions successfully introduced policies to stimulate the birth of second and third children. However, the overall impact is not obvious to meet the need. Therefore, the explosion of fertility intention and its affecting factors is extremely significant. We carried out this survey from 2021 July to September. This survey involved a total of 120 cities, the capital cities of 22 provinces, and the capital cities of 5 autonomous regions and 4 municipalities were directly included, and 2 to 6 other prefecture-level cities in each province and autonomous region were included by random number table method. According to the data results of 7th National Consensus 2021, samples were obtained based on gender, age, and resident place in line with demographic data by quarter samples of citizens in 120 cities. The investigators and the teams were openly enrolled to obtain the samples, and at least one investigator or team was assigned in each city. The investigators and their teams collected questionnaires through a professional online questionnaire service platform called Inventions. The data in the service questionnaires was imported into the Inventions platform by the investigators and their teams, and a link was finally created. The investigators and their team shared the link with enrolled respondents, so the enrolled respondents could answer the questionnaires online. These studies focused on the factors that could affect fertility issues. Based on the collected information, this study mainly analyzed social demographic characteristics, including gender, age, number of children, region, resident place, highest educational level, and so on. Psychological indicators such as pressure, depression, and anxiety, and the intention to have a second children. On the right is Figure 1, the overall design of this study. Here we come to the result part. Table 1 showed the baseline characteristics of all respondents. There are a total of 11,000 31 respondents in our study. Please check it. Then we come to the second part of the results. Fertility intention and its affecting factors, according to whether the respondents had children or not. All the respondents were divided into non-fertile group and fertile group. Both significant and potential influencing factors were incorporated into binary logistic regression analysis. The results showed that gender, age, political status, height, educational level, whether having chronic disease and depression were significant in affecting fertility. All p-value less than 0.05. The result about logistic regression analysis between non-fertility group and fertility group were shown in Table 2. Then we come to the third part of our results. Fertility intention with different numbers of children and its affecting factors. Firstly, we compared the non-fertility group with the group with 1 to 2 children. Both significant and potential influencing factors were incorporated in binary logistic regression analysis. The results revealed that gender, age, region, political status, height, educational level, whether having chronic disease and depression showed significant differences between these two groups. All p-value less than 0.05. The results about logistic regression analysis between non-fertility group and the group with 1 to 2 children were shown in Table 3. Next, we compared the group with 1 to 2 children with the group with more than or equal to 3 children. As shown in Table 4, we found significant differences between these two groups in age, region, resident place, per capita monthly household income, political status, height, educational level, and anxiety. Finally, we come to the last part of our result. Second, child intention and its affecting factors. After weeding out the respondents who did not express a clear, we divided the remaining non-fertility respondents aged 26 to 40 into the non-intention group and the intention group, according to whether they wanted to have a second child. In the Table 5, there were significant differences in gender, resident place, per capita monthly household income, and pressure between these two groups. All p-value less than 0.05. The results about logistic regression analysis between the non-intention group and the intention group were shown in Table 5. Here we come to the conclusion. Our study showed region, educational level, psychological factors, income, political status, and medical insurance were the important factors affecting the choice of fertility and the number of children, which not only supported existing policies but also provided recommendations for optimizing policies. And the existing policies in China should continue to be implemented, including policy support, economic support, and ideological guidance. And more than providing more psychological support is also recommended. Figure 2 showed the existing fertility promotion policies in China. Thank you for listening.